Take a look at these words. Cats, dogs. Cats, dogs. Is there a difference between this S and this S? Yes, there is. This one is S, and this one is Z. Cats, dogs. Why is that? Well, in this lesson, I want to teach you about voiced and voiceless sounds, okay? So here are some voiceless sounds. S, t, p, th. Okay, and here are some voiced sounds. Z, d, b, th. Okay, the difference between these two is that here we're using our voice box, and over there we're not using our voice box. Okay, listen. S, z, s, z, s, z. Okay, it's the same for t, d, p, b, th, th. Okay, now these are very different in English. And this is really challenging for a lot of English learners to do, to get these to be very different. Okay, for example, when I hear Spanish speakers say these sounds, you know, if a Spanish speaker says these two words, I can't hear the difference. Ducks, dogs. But if I hear a native English speaker say these words, then I can clearly hear the difference. Okay, so this is very important in English pronunciation. You need to separate voiced and voiceless sounds. Okay, now one tip I want to give you is that in voiced sounds, the voice starts before the sound is made in the mouth. Okay, that's very important. The sound starts from here. You don't even have to worry about the mouth yet. The sound needs to start from here, and then it goes into the mouth and gets its shape. Okay, look at these two sounds. B, d. B, d. Can you hear my voice starting before the sound even gets into the mouth? Listen. B, b. Okay, you can hear it, right? D, d. Okay, that's very important. Just remember, start the sound before it gets into the mouth. Okay, so let's do some practice. Ball, Paul. Ball, Paul. Ball, Paul. Till, dill. Till, dill. Till, dill. Okay, you should be able to hear my voice even before the d sound. D. Okay. Thistle, thistle. Thistle, thistle. Sue, zoo. Sue, zoo. Coat, goat. Coat, goat. Hey, if you want to get more practice like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be making a lot more lessons on pronunciation very soon. Okay, so one of the problems with English is that the letters in a word often don't match with the sounds. Okay, so look at this word here, walked. Here we have a D, but it's not a D, it's a T. Walked, walked. Okay, the same with this, dogs. Okay, this is an S, but we say dogs. Now, why is that? Well, it's because of this. Cats. This T is voiceless, right? So this S also becomes voiceless. But in the word dogs, the G is voiced, so the S also becomes voiced. Dogs. Okay? Now, very often in English, one sound will try to become like another sound. Okay, look at this. These are very common sounds in English. St, sp. Okay, we can't have sd or sb. Okay, we don't have those sounds in English because it's too hard to make. Sd. Okay, sd, st, st is much easier, and sp is much easier. Okay, so we don't have these. Now, if you want to learn more about this, then just search in Google for assimilation in phonology. Okay, assimilation means when a sound tries to become a little bit more like another sound. And phonology is the study of sounds in a language. Okay, so let's do a quiz. Okay, Júlio's homework is always perfect. Okay, I want you to tell me if that S is voiced or voiceless. Júlio's homework is always perfect. It's voiced. Zzz. Now, why is it voiced? It's voiced because the O is voiced. O's, Júlio's homework, okay? Now let's look at this one. Marat's English is really advanced. Is that S voiced or voiceless? It's voiceless because the T is voiceless. It's Marat's, not Marat's, okay? I like Dennis's accent. Okay, now this one is tricky because this ends in S, right? Dennis. So we think this one should also be voiceless. Dennis's accent. But actually, it's not. When we have two S's, then we insert a short vowel sound. Listen, Dennis's, Dennis's. So it actually becomes a Z. I'll say it very slowly. Listen, Dennis's. Okay, so this is voiced, so this one becomes voiced as well. Okay, so here's a list of all our voiceless sounds in English. Ch, chocolate. F, falafels. K, kimchi. P, pancakes. S, strawberries. Sh, shortbread. T, turkey. Th, Thanksgiving. Look at all that food. Okay, here's a list of our voiced sounds. B, bones. D, diaphragm. Your diaphragm is the muscle that helps you breathe. You need your diaphragm to live. Okay, so be very kind to your diaphragm. G, gallbladder. J, joints. L, ligaments. M, muscles. N, neck. N, tongue. R, ribs. Zh, vision. Your vision is your eyesight. V, breathe. Breathe. Now, if it's just breath, then it's not voiced. It's voiceless. Listen, breath. I took one breath. I'm breathing. Okay, so it's a difference. One is voiceless, one is voiced. V, veins. W, waist. Y, you. Okay, those are our voiced sounds. Now, in English, all our vowels are voiced. There are a lot of other languages that have voiceless vowels, but in English, all our vowels are voiced. Okay, so I want to know, is it hard for you to separate voiced and voiceless sounds? Like I said, this is really important if you want to have a good English accent. If you want to improve your English accent, you should try to practice this, okay? F, v, b, p, t, d. Okay, so is this hard for you? Let me know in the comments right down there, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.